last 2 months have been my busiest, have been most profitable. Just sitting here now, I'm just seeing this huge big picture, you know, where I am just, you know, doing all the grand jobs at the top, and then the program just goes out, you know. And I knew in myself it wasn't the program that wasn't working, it was me that wasn't working the program. I knew. I'm a PT working exclusively with high-end business people, busy folk who really struggle for time, and help them get fitter, healthier, lose weight.
You came to a seminar last September.
Yeah.
Decided you wanted some more support, so you decided to join our Gold program.
Yeah.
Why was that? What was going on?
Well, it's really clear in my head. There's a very successful client that you have had before, who I watched from afar and went, I wonder how she's so successful. I wonder what she does. Blah, blah, blah. And again, I just watched from afar and followed her on Facebook a wee bit. Blah blah. And then one day, you know, I would message her now and again. And then one day, she put up a post saying, "My business coach is coming to Glasgow," and I was like, boom, there's the opportunity for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how were things financially back then?
I wouldn't say dire. They weren't terrible, but they were very inconsistent.
Yeah.
You know? So like sometimes there would be money, other times there would be a week where I would be like, we have no literally money. Won't find another group of people that are doing the things that they want to do in the business that they love. I know for a fact you won't find it. This is it. This is the one. Definitely. Yeah.
And things are starting to come together for you now.
Yeah.
What was the big turning point for you?
Last seminar for me was massive. I'm kind of looking back now and I'm going, well, you know, there was this other thing that I was doing the whole of the second half of the year last year, which kind of took up a lot of my time and focus, so I wasn't doing a lot of the things I should have been doing. But also, I started out filling in the workbook and I was kind of almost forcing myself to choose an ideal client group. Sort of shift for me was Lucy saying, if you're finding it a struggle to pick your ideal client, think about your favourite clients right now. What do they have in common? And that's why I got to, you know, finding out what makes me tick. Why do I enjoy training these people? And I know exactly. I won't go into too much detail right now, but I can tell you exactly if you want to know. Come find me, I'll tell you.
Yes, you're very focused on who you're targeting with your marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And reservations about joining the Gold program?
It's done and done. Just, you know, like Joe will tell you.
Like me.
Like I came to the roadshow and I was like, what's the next thing I need to do? What's the next thing? So I knew I wanted to, I was already in, you know, yeah. I was there. It was hard, you know, it was a lot of money to me to be paying out. And it wasn't easy at all, and I wasn't doing enough of the stuff to prove to my fiance that it was worth it, you know. And she's going, so you're paying this money and you're not doing stuff. And I knew in myself it wasn't the program that wasn't working, it was me that wasn't working the program. I knew that. And so last seminar, everything was just flowing, and it just, you know, I got to sit next to some amazing folk that I didn't know so well. I got to know them better, and everything was just flowing. And I was sitting out there going, oh my God, I know this, I can't wait to get back and do it, blah, blah. The biggest increase in my business has not been that I've gone out and done a huge mass marketing campaign and I've been blah, blah, blah. I've just sat all my clients down and said, you know that old stuff that we're doing, not doing that anymore. This is what you have to do if you want to keep training with me. If you don't want to do this stuff now, then you may as well find another trainer, because you know you're obviously not serious about it. And not one person turned around and said, nah Gary, I don't agree with what you're saying. Everybody turned around and went, yeah, so I'm going to start training more with you. I'm going to follow the nutrition guidelines that you've got. I'm going to take the supplements that you're telling me to take. I'm going to do the stuff. They seen that I was more serious about it, and they just went, cool, yeah, let's just do it, let's go.
So I know you said your income was inconsistent, but roughly before a month, what kind of money was coming in?
I think on my return the year before it was like 21,000,
21,000, something like that, yeah. So about, oh my God, not quite £2,000 a month. Yeah. And what's been happening the last few months, Gary?
The last 2 months have been my busiest, have been most profitable. April was 4,640, I'm pretty sure. And I added it up on the train on the way down. Physically, I have been physically paid in cash or into my account this month, May, £5,200.
You've gone from just under £2,000 a month to £5,000 a month now, and you've held that for 2 months, and that's only going to go in one direction. You're
100%.
more decisive, you're more confident. Lee's here with you, which is amazing. You're going to be staying in the suite next time as well. You're going to be taking on 1, if not 2 people by the end of the year, so you can step back to work on the business, not in the business. All in about 9 months.
Even just sitting here now, I'm just seeing this huge big picture, where I am just, doing all the grand jobs at the top, and then the program just goes out, and I'll do the important parts, and then other people can deliver the stuff, and it's much bigger, much bigger.
Who's been inspired by Gary?